Scottie, congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you.
You have this growing list of accomplishments in your young career. Fourth pick, Rookie of the Year, All-Star. But where does max player at 22 rank, and what is this contract going to mean to you and your family?
I feel like this contract, is just the beginning of everything. I started off my career pretty great, but now is where it really starts. I feel like for me, this means a lot to my family. Just being able to have that security, being able to take care of my family, make sure everything is great for them. But we got a long way to go, but this is just the beginning. This is where it starts.
Also, a big vote of confidence from the organization, and they made it very clear
For sure.
last year that you were the guy. But now you've got the contract to go with it. How big is that responsibility, and are you ready for the pressure that it comes with?
I don't feel no pressure. It takes a huge, great responsibility, and I feel like I'm up for that. But there's no pressure at all. I've been doing this since I was a kid, and I just love playing basketball. That's what I've been doing my whole life. I love playing basketball. I wake up, play basketball. If there was a way I could play runs and hoop every single day, I do it. That's why I train a lot. But I feel like the pressure, it's not with basketball because I just love it. The pressure's out there in the real world trying to find jobs and be able to put food on the plate for their families. That's the real pressure in the world. I'm playing basketball and making money doing what I love to do. So you just got to enjoy it.
As defenses were keying in on you last year as the number one option, and guys are looking to you for leadership on and off the court, what did you learn about yourself, and where are those areas where you need to grow?
I learned a lot about myself last year, dealing with that injury that happened last year, just being able to find different ways that I can impact our team. And I feel like that just helped me grow into being a leader. I feel like that was, even though I got hurt, it was a blessing in a way. It helped me grow into a leader, be able to talk to guys more, be able to give them my vision on what I'm seeing off the floor. And just watching, being around like Garrett Temple every single day. He's just a natural born leader. He's a vet. He's been doing this for so long. I'm watching him just help me take notes and just be able to just enjoy it and be able to find ways on how I'm going to impact the game off the floor.
How much has that translated now to the summer? Is there that added motivation for you knowing what this team is going to be asking of you next season and beyond?
For sure. This summer, like I said, with that injury, you can't take this game for granted. You're going to be playing sometime, and then sometimes you're going to be hurt and not playing. And then, I'm just trying to be appreciative every time I step on the floor. So every time I step on the floor, no matter if it's training, I'm ready to play. But when I'm training, I'm thinking of what it's going to be game like when I'm step out there on the floor. How's the defense is going to be playing me, what I'm going to see out there on the floor. I'm trying to envision that when I step out there training. So when I'm going into the game, I'm prepared for it.
Now, this team is still in the early stages of a rebuild, and Masai has said that they don't want to rush the process. Now, I know you're a competitor and you really want to win. How patient will you be with this process before you expect to see tangible progress in terms of wins and losses?
I feel like me, I expect to win every time I step out there on the floor. We got a lot of young guys that, they got that same mindset. They're willing to work, they're willing to win, they want to win. And I feel like that's just our process throughout the whole organization. So we're going to be patient, but, our expectation is to go out there and win now. We want to go out there and do it. We're willing to put our bodies on the line. We're willing to sacrifice. We're willing to go out there and do whatever it takes to go out there and win. So that's our expectation.
What did you learn about IQ last year during your time together, and how do you guys complement each other as players?
IQ, he's a great player. He has high IQ when he's out there on the floor. But, he's willing to make sacrifices and learn. I feel like when he first came here, we had to get together and we talked about what we want to do with both of our games and how we want to play and how we want to grow, and that takes a lot out of players. So being able to talk to him through that process, I think it helped us so well. We had a good little spurt before I got hurt where we was playing really high-level basketball, and I feel like that's what we can do here. IQ, he's a very smart player where he knows where I want the ball, and I know what he wants to do out there on the floor as well. But you know, we're just going to keep growing as time goes.
Now the team has been busy surrounding you and IQ with young talent. You're very familiar with one of those guys. I can't let you go without asking you about your guy. Give me the Jonathan Mobo scouting report. What kind of player and person are the Raptors getting?
Jonathan Mobo, you know, that's been my boy since I was third grade. You know, he's a guy that comes in with a lot of joy. You know, he's fun to be around. But his intangibles on the floor, you know, he's long, athletic, be able to put pressure on the rim. He has high IQ. He plays defense really well. He still has some development to go, but, you know, he plays the game with a lot of joy and he's willing to work hard. So when you have a player like that, their game can grow tremendously.
Looking forward to seeing him in Summer League next week.
Yes.
And best of luck to you the rest of the offseason. We'll see you in training camp. Congrats again, Scott.
Thank you so much.